Good day, everyone. We are Group 8, and for today's topic, we are going to tackle about propagating trees and fruit trees. So, what is plant propagation? Okay, plant propagation is the process of reproducing or creating a new plant or seedling. It is an important part of gardening, whether outdoors or indoors. Plants are living things that grow either through their roots, stems, leaves, fruits, and seeds. It is a method of growing new plants from seed or from part of existing plants. Propagating trees can be sexual or asexual. Sexual propagation is growing trees through their seeds, while asexual propagation can be done through its parts. Marcoting, grafting, air layering, budding, cutting are some examples of asexual propagation. So, how important is planting and propagating trees and fruit-bearing trees? Benefits from planting trees and fruit-bearing trees to the family. The knowledge and skill in planting trees and fruit-bearing trees is beneficial to the family because it provides them food, which is known as subsistence farming, and it is also gives additional income, which is known as cash cropping. A family who planted trees in their backyard or with orchard farm in their community can really save up money because they will no longer buy the food which is readily available in their yard. Surely the food they eat is fresh, nutritious, and of high quality because they are the ones planting it. An environment with various trees and fruit-bearing trees reduces stress and improves emotional well-being. Planting is a way of spending your leisure time in a healthier way and contributes to a pleasant environment. Most Filipino families ventured themselves in planting and fruit-bearing trees. This adds to the food supply of our country. If there are more productions of trees and fruit-bearing trees, many will benefit from it. Aside from it is cheaper, we can also supply other areas of the country. Trees are valuable because of the products and amenities they give. We use some products made from trees every day, such as wood and paper, in addition to many products you would never guess came from a tree. Wood byproducts and chemicals extracted from trees are used to make thousands of products. All parts of the log are used, so there is virtually no waste and leftovers. Planting and growing ornamental plants and vegetables have many benefits and contributions for the family and the community. Likewise, growing of trees and fruit trees is also important. Trees give us shade against sunlight, and their roots help in controlling the flow of rain and prevent flooding by absorbing rainwater. Moreover, the woods that came from the trees are used for shelter, transportation, and other decorative purposes. Though most of Filipinos know that planting trees is a good hobby and leisure time activity, planting trees and fruit-bearing trees are valuable to the family and the community for the many products it can give. As one of the major sources of food, such as fruits and nuts, wood from trees is also a major source of fuel for heating and cooking. Likewise, construction materials like plywood and plyboard, fiber for the production of paper and pulp, and chemicals like resin and turpentine. Okay, why is there a need for plant propagation? Every year, we suffer from calamities such as typhoons, floods, and soil erosions. Flash floods have killed so many people these past years, and one of the major causes of floods are deforestation or the clearing of an area of forest without replanting. Therefore, conserving of trees, whether fruit trees, ornamental trees, shady trees, or trees used for other purposes, is important. We need to plant more trees not only to prevent further damage to nature, but to make our Mother Earth a better place to live in. Trees provide benefits to the community environment. Some of these are: they provide shade and fresh air. They protect the soil from erosion. They help maintain high-quality water supply. They promote soil stability. They serve as valuable wildlife habitats. They serve as windbreakers. They help reduce pollutions in congested urban areas. They contribute to the beautiful landscapes. They improve the atmosphere of a place. They prevent river and lake sedimentation, and they prevent floods. Marketing fruits. Marketing is a process of trading goods or products, fruits, seedlings, and etc. for an offered price. It aims to satisfy the demand for a reliable supply of assured quality in exchange of an acceptable amount. To ensure success in selling fruits, the farmer or seller should consider the following. First, buyers select fruit and other products of good quality, usually based on size, shape, and appearance. Second, good quality fruits have the same appearance, size, stage of maturity, state of freshness, and shape. Third, fruits should be in their freshest state when being sold. They can demand higher prices. Fourth, pack fruits properly in good containers to maintain their freshness and to avoid cuts, bruises, and blemishes. Fifth, price your products based on the current price on the market. Going with the current price makes your product competitive. Generally, when products are sold during the peak season, if your products are of superior quality, you can demand a higher price. Many consumers prefer to pay a higher price if they feel they are getting their money's worth.
Technology used in the conduct of survey and planting. There are two ways of planting: direct and indirect. Direct planting is a method of planting where the seeds or parts of a plant are directly planted in the soil where it will germinate and grow into full-grown trees. In indirect planting, the plant needs to be transferred to its permanent place. To ensure a higher rate of survival, follow these processes. First is thinning. To produce strong plants, pull out some crowded seedlings so that the remaining plants will have more room. Second is breaking. This is done by transferring seedlings from one seed box to another to provide more space for proper development. Water the seedlings before breaking. Third is hardening. This process is done 7 to 15 days before transplanting. What are the general steps in the proper transferring of planting trees and fruit-bearing trees? So follow the general steps in the proper transferring of plants. First is place the seedlings away from direct sunlight. Make sure the seedlings are healthy and fresh before planting. Second is dig the area where you want to plant them. The length and depth of the hole should be according to how big the tree will become. And then remove the plant from the plastic bag. Do not remove the soil which holds the roots. Then slowly and carefully place the seedlings in the hole. Make sure the main roots are not bent. Cover it with soil. Lightly press the soil. Water the new plant early the next morning. Use a water sprinkler. Plant your seedlings in the afternoon where sunlight is no longer hot to avoid withering.
So, hi guys, let's continue to the discussion. Digging the hole. Planting to dig is the top reason that trees and shrub died. So, kana bitang magplanta guys, kana bitang magkubkub na tag juta, magbungkaw taog juta. Dili na to kaadulaw mo once nga magtanom ta kay ang ija manggong roots is kinahanglan nga kanang makaginhawa kay ug ato manggong kanang ilaw. So, ang ijang roots is dili makaginhawa. So, mo nang kanang resulta is kanang mamatay. Then, backfill. The thinking on backfill has changed in recent years, although it was once common to modify the backfill soil with amendments, such as compost, peat moss, aged manure, and other ingredients. So, kana bitawng magbungkaw tag juta, di ba? Kung magtanom na tanod, di ba na ay kanang manguan nga kanang murag mga sagot-sagot. So, usap na siya nga makatabang sa atong itanom nga juta tungod kasi siya murag mag-absorb og water at mag-absorb water into roots sa atong i-plant. And then also sa kanang mga manure is kanang usa siya nga makatabang to fertilize kanang sa atong i-plant. And then planting. When moving your plant into the planting hole, disturb the root ball as little as possible. So, di ba guys, kung magplanta no kanabang di ba kanang ang roots bidya kay ato bidyang pa nagjuta ato bidyang kanang kuanan once nga magingana na taog kanang kuan kanang plant ato bidyang ubanan og juta gidyang roots tungod kay kanang kuan para kanang dili matandog ang idyang roots para kada bang murag kana og ato jang ibanan og area nga kanang kuan siya kana bang komportable gihapon siya tungod kay ana man namay kanang kuan kanang bumas siya natandog ang kanang idyang roots kanang giuban naman siya natuog juta so murag di ra siya kanang maninga og atos diyang ibalhin. And then mulching. Apply bark mulch or pine straw to a depth of 2 to 3 over the entire planting hole. Mulching helps conserve water and prevents weeds. So, for example, kanang kuan agatong gikanang gitanom is kanang nasa plant din kanang sa ijang isikakili na straw nga ang katas-on is 2 to 3 ra gayud ang ijang katas-on mo na siya gitawag og mulching. So kana siya nga straw is makatabang na siya para maghatag og water sa root sa atong gitanom. Mo na siya mulching. And then stocking at planting time is not always necessary. Consider the stability of the root ball, trunk size and strength. Direction of prevailing wind, canopy size and density when determining whether or not to save. So, kana pong atong tamnan guys, kana pong kanang kuano kanang strong siya, kanang sakto og size, ingana. And then, next is fertilizing. We do not recommend fertilizing newly planted trees and shrubs during their first year of growth. So, for example, kanang pichay, kanang magtanom ta sa atong palikot og pichay. So, first gani nga kanang pagtubo is dili na siya kanang recommend nga diretso na to og butang fertilize kay para dili siya maduulan og insekto kanang kuan kuno kanang dapat kana bang murag ato sa pakon kuanan siya kanang mga pila siya ka kanang week dili pud mo man kanang mga 3 weeks siguro usa siya nato butangan og fertilize dili kay kanang inig diretso tubo sa kanang pichay atong butangan diretso. Then watering. So syempre no kung naatay gardening so magkuan jud ta alagaan na to pag kanang kuan pag buo water atong kuanon kaadyo ba kanang iyang kuan ano. And then orchard is a portion of land implanted with fruit trees or nut trees. It is also known as fruit farm. Therefore, an orchard can have any kind of growing trees and fruit-bearing trees for profitable production. So, a kaning orchard is garden na siya, farm na siya kuan. And then, what are the types of orchard farms? So, maoning fruit orchards, seeds orchards, and nut orchards. fruit orchards. This orchard focuses on growing trees and fruit-bearing trees of which they were famous in the different parts of the country like mango, pomelo, durian, santol, jackfruit, mangosteen, avocado, and rambutan, other fruits located anywhere in the country. So, ako ni sa diyang fruit trees orchard is nanginhanglan ni sa diyang og dako nga area. Murag need ni sa diyang ato itanom sa mga bukid-bukid tungod kay iyang mga roots is mga dagko manggod mo katay magunis diyang makuan. So, next is seeds orchards. Piece of land focuses on growing plants from seeds like tomato, pechay, and radish bill, pepper, string beans, eggplant, and cabbage, and etc. So, aganin sa diyang kanang kuan, kanang gulay-gulay is kanang pwede rin sa dyan sa atong gawas, sa atong bay. Kay ang ijang manggong mga seeds is nanginahanglan na pud og gagmay nga mga area kay ang gagmay ra bijud mga kanang mga gamot-gamot ning kanang mga pechay, kanang mga tomato nga na pwede ra ba dyan na sadya kay magagmay ra na sadya og mga roots. So pwede ra na sadya na sa atong mga gawasan. And then nut orchards. These orchards include capabilities that produce nut seeds. Nuts such as peanut, cacao, and coconut. Peanut is very common for producing peanut butter. So, akanin bijang peanut kung magtanong-tanong is need po ni sa jog na kung area kay mukatay magunin sa dya. Mura na siya sa kanang kamote bito nga mukatay ag ijang kanang kuan, ijang kanang leaves, mukatay. And then, kaning cacao. So, kinahanglan ba dyan po siya ato sa mga bukid-bukid tungod kay kanang ijang mga roots is mga dagko manggod. Kananganglan na sila ang mga dagkong area. And then, rather sa stocking at planting time is not always necessary. Consider the stability of the root ball, trunk size and strand, direction of prevailing winds, canopy size, and tendency when determining that whether or not to shake. So, kanang bitang for example, pechay, atong i-check ang iyang kanang stem, iyang mga leaves kung kanang strong ba, kanang okay ba ang pagtubo sa atong tanom, nga na okay ba iyang kadakon, okay ba iyang kuan, nga na. And then that's all. Thank you.
In continuation of Mylin's report, I will tackle about the other types of orchard. There are two types of orchard. First is the Christmas tree farm, which is a type of orchard where an occupation involves growing pine trees, especially for the use of Christmas trees. So we are familiar about the Christmas trees, and the farm is located at Baguio and Tagaytay. The other type is the coffee producing farm. Areas where coffee producing plants were located for marketable production. Batangas is well known in their coffee production. The trees appropriate for orchard gardening based on location, climate, and market demands. Factors to consider in choosing fruit trees for your orchard. First is to choose fruit trees which are suitable in your location. So it is very important to choose a plant where is suitable in every location. Number 2, choose trees based on your needs on market demands. 3, consider how much effort you will export. And number 4, plant the right trees. 5, choose the best time for planting. So, when choosing a time in planting, you should consider about its season. 6, consider the climate in your area. So, it is also very important to consider the climate in a certain area. Number 7, for the highest and tallest fruit, choose the sunniest available planting level. Trees that is suitable for orchard gardening based on the following. So, in location, hillside, coconut, mango, peel nut, palm tree. So in the slope, the suitable plant that is or fruit that is suitable in this location is mango, coconut, kasoy, palm tree, pili nut. In the valley, we have durian, banana, papaya, mangosteen. And in the plain location, we have banana, mango, citrus fruit, dragon fruit, jackfruit, and guava. In climate, the plants that we are considered in the elevated or cold is grapes, pomelo, and in low or warm is mango, coconut, banana, guava, and durian. And in dry season, we should plant banana, pili nut, palm tree, dragon fruit, papaya, and guava. And on the other hand, in wet season, we should plant durian, banana, and mango. In market demand, we should consider the year-round or fruits, which are the banana, mango, citrus, dragon fruit, papaya, and coconut. In seasonal, we have our jackfruit, guava, star apple, and santol. Elements to be observed in planting trees and fruit-bearing trees. Harvesting fruits. Harvesting in picking fruits in their season when they are ready to be sold and eaten. Harvesting is done at different seasons depending on the appearance of each product. Generally, fruits are picked when they are matured enough. Fruits should reach the market in good condition. The first, bananas, mangoes, and papayas are harvested before they ripen. They should be green and matured. So, the mangoes, bananas, and papayas, they will harvest or harveston sila kanang kung guwang na sila. Pomelos and chicos should be picked at the right size and maturity. So, it is different from mangoes, bananas, and papayas. Kay pomelos and chicos, it depends on their right size and maturity. Number 3, native oranges or dalandans are picked while green. They eventually ripen. So, we observe that when we pick a native oranges or dalandans, few days later, it will ripen. The right time to harvest depends on the following factors. So there are 3 types or factors that are considered in harvesting. First is the value of fruits in the market. Second is the distance of the farm to the market. And third is the period of storage of ripened fruits before transporting them to the market. So, there are also tips or 6 tips in storing fruits. First is use a rattan basket for storing or handling. Second is use strong and clean rattan baskets for handling. Third is classify the fruits before placing them in a rattan basket depending on the ripeness, size, and shape. 4. Place the heavy unripened fruits on the base and place the light ripened ones above in packing fruits like papaya, mangoes, and pineapples. 5. Store in a cool, dry place. 6. Store the crops in clean place, free from ants, cockroaches, and other destructive insects. 7. Handle the fruits cautiously, especially when placing them in the backs of rattan basket to avoid bruises. So it is very important to store them in a clean, dry place and imos dyang ipahilo na para dili siya mabunog. 8 is always recall. The better the product, the higher the price.